Georgetown catches it out. Geographically, O'Malley leads. Here's Leven on the cross-court pass. Lewis goes back to straight. 62-43, Arizona dominating the second half. Wabbington looking for and getting help from straight. Lewis to Leven again. Arizona, man-to-man defense. This is the custom. And that defense forces the turnover. And with 13:57 remaining in the game, the Wildcats with an opportunity to eclipse the 20-point margin in. Mark.
Look at Muhammad getting his hand on it just enough. And you can see the frustration. Going to half. We have hope. You're looking for Jesse Jackson. Keep hope alive. Hope is gone. Just that quickly.
Tossed it up, back court, down glass. Nope. Really quickly out to McClellan. Juwan gets it for three. McClellan.
Did you see the rotation on that basketball? Picture perfect. From the rim, nice and soft. Dribbled right in the hole.
13 points for the freshman. And Juwan looked like he had just been brought onto the boat.
Yeah, hey, he looked like he was about to have one of those temper tantrums. And Mustafa went and grabbed him and said, you better calm down before the officials give you a tech.
There he goes, just flapping like a fish.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Woo. Mustafa said, hey, you better calm down, boy. This man gonna hit you with a technical.
So I'll take you deep sea fishing. You see that quite a bit when you get out there. That's flapping around stuff. Yeah, that's still a technical on land. Here straight. 13 minutes and some change remain in the game. Wabbington looking for straight. Now he's reduced to just throwing up a one-hander, shot put style. Reverse underneath by Wabbington. Good play. So Wabbington now with 8 points. McClellan goes to the other end. Count the basket. Go to the free throw line. Oh, what a week it's been for Juwan McClellan.
Juwan McClellan has great body control. You've seen it a couple times today. You saw it in New York. You even saw it in Virginia. Watch how he takes the bump and still has presence of mind to get the ball up on the glass and in. I mean, that was not an easy shot, but then, hey, he's pumped up now. Earlier, he was waving to the crowd, getting everybody to try to stand up. Has a little temper tantrum about a minute ago for the foul. Now he goes to the line. 15 points, career high with 12:54. That'll be changed tonight.
Well, let's fill everybody in on Juwan. His first name is really Marcelo, so we'll get to him with that. Marcelo Juwan McClellan off to a great start as a Wildcat. Back into the lineup for the Cowboys is Alex Dunn, number 13. You just saw him. Another turnover. McClellan caused it and out of bounds to Arizona. So Juwan with a great defensive play just seconds after completing a three-point play. How about this kid?
Hey, he's a player. Have to get him some minutes, which means you're going to see the lineup you see now with Hassan Adams going to the power forward.
And a foul on the Cowboys, and it's not getting any better for Wyoming. Here's something interesting, Bob. When we were over in Charlottesville recently, the Wildcats were having difficulty. They gave up 14 points on turnovers just in the first half, and that was close to the margin of victory for the Cavaliers last week. The Cats have now picked up 14 points on Cowboy turnovers tonight. And what Todd was mentioning before the game, the Cats playing some very, very good defense, and that's exactly what they're doing tonight.
You know what? That was not the defense. That was a bad decision by Hassan. Your man has already fallen back on you. There's a guy coming from the weak side. There's a guy on Channing's back. Don't give him the basketball. Where's he going to go with it? Oh, Juwan, I see you. Weak side help.
Juwan will be called for the foul. They're going to say he crawled up the back of Ebert.
Watch his high-low action. Juwan went and got it.
Yep.
Now, you know what? They called him out of bounds. They didn't call a foul.
Right. And now the dribble out of bounds by straight. The Wildcats have a chance to extend the lead now.
I'll go with that call because his right foot when he landed was on the line.
An 8-point game at half. And now a Donnybrook for Arizona. Last game of November 2004. Here's Stoudemire. Jump, stop, up, foul, go to the line.
Talk about being explosive. Arizona has outscored Wyoming by 15 in this half in 12 minutes. Looks like the breakout offensive output has happened.
Salim Stoudemire with his 16 points tonight. Got off to the great start with that three-point shot that began things for Arizona. Rarity. Cats now 13 of 16 from the free throw line.
David, not only rare that he missed, it's how he missed. That wasn't even close. Like a putt I had yesterday.
It's about that time for us. 12 minutes remain in the basketball game with the free throw. 69-45. Arizona out by a bunch. Leven drives it down, gives it to Dunn. Textbook basketball. McClellan finds Chris Rogers. Chris working on Leven. And a foul on Dunn. And we have a timeout at McHale Center. 11:38 remain. And we're going to take the timeout. Jawan McClellan got people's attention in New York, and he's getting a lot of highlights here, too. We'll be back to his show in just a minute.
Since it opened February 1st, 1973, with a win over, ironically enough, Wyoming. It's funny how that stuff happens in sports.
Irony tends to build upon irony.
6 million and counting.
I wonder if they'll get a big sign out in front. Talk to Jim Livinger with a bunch of zeros. You know, 6 million served. Would that work?
There are no archers at McHale, though.
Well, several of the Wildcats have been tossing him some very effective arches here in the second half. They go right into the hoop. Arizona out in front, 71-47. Webb with the basketball for Wyoming. Leven. No. Wobbington. Yes. 71-49.
Dave, what I like about those attendance numbers that Todd was talking about is, think about it. That's an average of a little under 13,000 per game for 477 games. Those are the kind of numbers that athletic directors drool over to know how to handle a budget in your athletic department. A lot of that came because of that young man right there.
Which includes, by the way, and all that, the infamous 83-84 season where I was in this building for a game against San Diego State where there were 1,700 people plus in here.
That's it.
Think of that. Webb goes down to Dunn. Dunn is fouled. Arizona was so cold, shooting less than 50% in the first half. Something clicked, Bob. You saw the graphic just a second ago. They're shooting very well here in the second half.
Sometimes it's chemistry. They came out with a different lineup. You had Fox at the power forward instead of Radenovich. And all of a sudden, everything started to gel. You bring McClellan in a little earlier, move Hassan down to the 4 spot, everything started to gel. This is how playing rotations are developed. It's not about who's the best player, who has the most talent. What 5 get the job done? And when it's a substitution, what's that 5 going to do?
And that's something, Bob, I think it's very important to point out is the players, there's not just 20% of them out there. It's the combinations of players out there on the floor at any given time.
You know the saying, Dave, if you want to be an individual, go run track. You want to play a team sport? Basketball, football, things where you have to rely on one another to get the job done.
Oh, popped up. McClellan's going to end up with it. Chris Rogers, the one who started all that. Off the glass, doesn't fall. Webb.
McClellan looking for the call. Jawan, remember, you're a freshman. You don't get those calls.
No.
Next year, you'll get the call. This year, no. Now he's going to plead his case to the official. He's like, it's not fair. Yo, man, life isn't fair, okay? Look at this. A little push in the hip. He floated with it. Next year, he'll get the call. Look at him. He still doesn't believe it. The guy pushed me on my shot.
Yeah, and then what he'll learn by next year is have the reaction as you take the shot, not after.